I don't know, maybe always stay positive.
Maybe it's plus for positive matchup against Kirby.
Irlc definitely wanted to stay positive, even though he's in the loser's bracket going into this grand final. He's got to win 2 sets in order to win this tournament.
He has to win 2 more sets than I won at this tourney to win.
Indeed. Back in this lead situation, we know File is so good at capitalizing when Irlc's in disadvantage.
Ooh, not quite enough, but Battlefield so powerful for Bowser. That top platform is practically guaranteed death. I'm surprised IRLC let him take him to Battlefield.
And that's going to be
Because
it.
look at that. So early. It'll kill it like 100.
That's a mistake coming up from IRLC very early, even though he won the rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
After lost the counterpick war.
Maybe File is already an IRLC tag.
Punishing the drop, punishing the making a nice little punish there. But getting this kill is really the big question that IRLC must answer.
Bowser's sitting pretty at 115. Not really all that scared, unless a raw F smash comes out of nowhere.
And File's ledge trapping getting really just downloading IRLC.
It looks like File has been studying this entire time. You spent all your time mastering the controls. I spent it mastering the VODs.
Perhaps should have spent a little more time studying at UMD right here.
Ooh. Manages to armor through, but suddenly could be a little bit sketchy.
No punish on the errant downer off stage.
Was it errant? Or was that calculated?
We'll never know. File really needs to close it out here, but he just can't.
And pulling up on that upbeat to avoid the downer. Very smart from File.
It was up throw, just enough to seal it out.
Managed to take it. But I don't think the trade of Kirby's up throw killing a little earlier is worth Bowser's side B getting access to top platform. That's really terrifying for Kirby.
And we can see this play out with Kirby already at 121%. But IRLC with these amazing combos.
Every time.
And maybe
doesn't
nearly
quite get
a double
it.
dip.
Oh, rear hit of up tilt, taking it for File.
File
Unfazed by that combo. And I like the File is staying a little far away from that upbeat. Doesn't want to take a trade here. Is okay sacrificing some flame breath damage.
File really needs, or IRLC really needs to take out this stock before he takes too much %.
He's getting a little out of hand for IRLC.
But again, how does he kill?
Every % that IRLC does, File is giving him back twofold. It seems a little out of reach for this first game. If I'm IRLC, I'm probably thinking about what stage I want to counterpick to next time. It feels like Battlefield might not have been the move here.
File so amazing with these recoveries, lasting all the way to 144.
And that's it.
And killing so fast.
The rage on Bowser.
80%.
Doesn't need top plat, doesn't need side plat, just the side B will do it.
IRLC had to go back to the drawing board, figure out what he can do to close out this game.
File probably hoping to close this out in quick 3-0 fashion, maybe make it so that we can get a little bit of an early dinner. So I appreciate that, File. Oh,
are we gonna see the
fabled
Min
Min?
Min naturally has a very good matchup versus Bowser. Bowser can't really do anything with Min Min's great
But on the
range.
other hand, it's very clear IRLC has put in time on Kirby. And it's not very clear whether he's done the same on Min Min. Will we see the same quality of gameplay we've been getting on Kirby on Min Min? So far, survey says no. Off to a little bit of an early deficit. Hey, but a little bit of a down. Interesting options coming out from
He is
IRLC.
still very refined, this Min Min.
Yeah.
And Min Min does not struggle with killing the same way that Kirby does.
IRLC seeming to go for a lot of close quarters combat with Min Min. Very atypical playstyle. Especially considering that Min Min had her Nair's shield damage greatly reduced. Oh my god.
An amazing kill of a read on the down
Who
smash.
needs arms when you've got legs like that? Min killing off the down smash.
Foul having a difficult time getting in. Finding his usual very early percent kills like he got versus Kirby.
We're seeing a lot of like up-close combat from IRLC, and it's working out surprisingly well. 58% lead. And unlike on Kirby, Min can get kills very early.
Especially with these edge guards,
Yeah.
which he struggled to do with Kirby.
I like the little up B mix-up.
Punching straight through that fire. Getting so much percent. Just off of these stray hits.
All those combo starters seem to be off of down tilts, off of down smashes. All these up-close moves, nair.
Down smash
Down
killing
smash
so early
putting in
again.
work.
Yet again, killing at the edge. This may have been exactly what IRLC needed. And 38% off of getting hit by the fire? That's insane. This may do it.
Doesn't quite seal it out,
Not as light as Kirby.
which is not saying much.
Going for it all.
I respect it.
Oh,
I
man.
love the attempt. IRLC playing very aggressively for a minute. I kind of like it.
This fire really getting punished constantly by IRLC. Foul will have to figure some other tool to use in neutral.
And this is a little bit of, well, fittingly, shell shock for File, who's gone from fighting a very stubby character to the least stubby character in the game.
Very long range.
Doesn't
IRLC
even need it.
closing it out. Wow.
IRLC is absolutely fine boxing with File up close. And he seems to come out on top.
Will we see a counterpick from File?
I don't know. I feel like the Bowser still has some mileage.
I agree.
What's the counterpick? Kalos. I think the Bowser's staying
This
in.
is the classic counterpick for Bowser. He loves those platforms on the sides. Gets a lot of mileage with the side B.
But with Min-Min's range, maybe he won't get the chance to use it. We'll see. I don't think we only saw one side B that entire last game.
Miles seems to figure something out.
All right, off to a quick start. Early lead. Doesn't get the side beat. Where was that grab?
Not getting punished for using the fire breath. That was so critical for IRLC last match.
Much coverage though. And I'm loving the anti-air usage with Nair from IRLC. Not at all afraid to meet Bowser in the air. Knows he's got the quicker buttons.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
the downer. Doesn't get anything off of it, but he's putting
Gimmer.
fear into Bowser.
Gimmer is smiling with that phantom footstool.
Oh my god. IRLC is so deadly. Takes out Megawatt at like 60% and just smacks File in the face. She's
That
doing
bounce smash.
gymnastics on him. Oh my lord.
Not quite securing the KO. Catalyst, a much bigger stage than what we just saw.
Now the issue is, oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. There is no issue. IRLC has the lead.
It
How
seems
does
like
File close out the
the
stock?
the roles have really been reversed. File having trouble closing out these stocks now.
Yeah. Very, very uncharacteristic for Bowser. He normally has no trouble killing.
73%, and just stacking it up with IRLC. File does not seem to have an answer, but striking back with that forward air. I don't know if it will be enough.
Starting to make us wonder, where was this Min-Min all along last set?
Friend joining us at the commentary desk.
Or at least looking at us. Longful eyes.
Just staring at us. Let's see. IRLC staring down File right here. On this ledge trap
And
scenario.
he's willing to go deep. Making it very clear that File isn't safe no matter how far off stage he goes.
And File just doesn't seem to have anything against this Min-Min.
Oh my god. Perhaps the matchup change was just too drastic for File. Suddenly, IRLC is fully in the driver's seat, in control of the pace of this match. And all he needs is one nair to close out the stock.
File really just can't get in. Not finding any of the same openings he did versus Kirby.
Now, I will say it is a little risky of IRLC to continue going off stage like this when Bowser's already at 200 and could just be killed off a stray hit anyway. Perhaps a little bit of hubris.
No punish on this force, on this zombie, but up throw.
I didn't even know that killed. I'm learning things. This is Min Min 101 right now. And we're all the students. Holding on. Kirby would have died there.
Not using that platform.
I like the attempt.
Min Min's recovery, not too great. Not quite as good as the other DLC.
Not quite a Byleth tether.
Exactly. But getting so much damage. File really does not able to get away. And punishing the landing.
Abusing Bowser's big body to get those grabs and then suddenly have access to that very powerful dragon laser.
File really can't get in.
Not at all. File doesn't have an answer to this.
But it still can be anyone's game. All File needs is a few quick hits and whoo! IRLC see that kill percent.
I felt that
just like
smash in my soul. That was almost it.
But File boxing out, having trouble killing in this last stock. Last stock, one stock ago, he's at all the way up to 200%. It seems like we're gonna see that again right here.
Oh! File's having a lot of close encounters with death here. And sure, IRLC's struggling to kill him, but it doesn't even matter. He's not losing interaction. And there we go.
IRLC simply cannot lose neutral when he's playing Min Min versus Bowser.
Covered the entire stage. It's insane.
I want to see if we're going to see a counter pick from File here.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a...
Maybe a Meta Knight.
Oh, Meta Knight? Where did that come from?
The counter to Min Min.
Ooh.
Joker, perhaps. I doubt it. But we'll see.
Could be anything. Bowser staying true to his main.
Bowser again. If IRLC wins this set, it will be a bracket reset. There'll be one more set to decide the tournament.
IRLC with a renewed sense of confidence on this Min Min. Oh, wow. Okay.
Just calling him out immediately
grabbing
for 60%. This is
an odd counter pick from File, considering Min Min covers this entire stage.
IRLC definitely taking advantage of that to get that quick 60%.
He's going for it all. IRLC is playing with confidence.
He's feeling himself right now.
He is.
But File really figuring out these ledge traps again. Maybe you just need a little bit of time to figure out the matchup.
Loving the roll read. Oh, and that's death.
And yeah, Min Min with a not too great recovery, not too great.
F-tilt sending at that precise blind spot angle that Min Min really has difficulty recovering from.
And File racking up the percent. Seems like there's a renewed sense of urgency in this match, knowing that not wanting to get that bracket reset.
I think it's setting in for File just how close he is to having to play another 5 games potentially. And he's coming for blood. He's coming for Min Min's life.
Resetting, staying calm even after losing that early stock. Playing neutral is walling out File. Hard for File to really get any hits. Well, that's what he gets.
Making IRLC look like top ramen because he's eating those noodles. Going very low, manages to make it back. File is just hanging on to this stock. Up throw? Does it, just barely.
IRLC really, it's not too difficult to land a kill on him.
Yeah, any hit could do it. F-tilt, up-tilt.
But it's not too easy when you get walled out. With IRLC so proficient with keeping File out of the picture.
Oh, and that Ram is really making it difficult for File to get back to ledge.
Punishing the jump.
Bowser keeps his fingernails real long for that up tilt to hit. Are they fingernails or claws?
I think claws are fingernails.
That's kind of gross.
Yes, it is.
Giving more power to the furries.
How are they putting up a brick wall? But Bowser, like a wrecking ball, crushes the roof. Like the Kool-Aid man.
It feels like File's answer to this is to play more Rushdown, which is weird as a Bowser player, but it seems to be working. Irlc very close to death, and that does it.
A call out with the back air.
With the aerial F smash.
Taking it to a game 5. File does not want a bracket reset.
File could close it out right here, right now. Game 5, Grand Finals.
File seems to have really figured out how to play against Midman, especially after that dominance in game 3. Game 4,
It
he
took
really bounced
3
back.
games, but File has figured it out, and it seems like he's back in peak form. Can't go Kalos because of MDSR, so he's taking him to Mushroom Kingdom EU. Weird counter pick. We're going Town and City. All right. Oh, a lot of indecisiveness here. There's only so many stages you can pick. There we go. Back to Town and City.
Very low, very high blast zones.
And I assume we're seeing the same characters come out. Min. Crickets and Mountain Dew getting energized. File's going with the Bowser. This could be the last game of the tournament.
Yes, it could.
Could be it.
RLC, he definitely has something to say about that. He'll be fighting tooth and nail to make sure we have a bracket reset.
And we're seeing that up throw up air. And now he's on platform. This could be death? Not quite. Barely managed to hang on. We almost see the Bowser ding-dong killing. That's a rare thing.
Not since Smash 4.
No.
But RLC doing such a great job walling him out.
Yeah, immediately fires back, and suddenly this is a pretty even game.
File finding a way to weave through the hits.
Looking a little sketchy for IRLC. This is one hit away.
Frame trap.
And that'll do it. Town and City, not the biggest blast zone. Ooh, I love that. I love how high IRLC goes. File is making the stock count. Not letting IRLC in. Oh,
a call out.
Is that
And that's going to be it.
Took his jump. He took his life.
This may be the last stock of the tournament. Let's see.
File is on fire.
Doing such a great job finding ways through the cracks.
Oh, File.
Getting so much percent. And a kill, that's it.
With the 3-2, takes it over
Comeback
IRLC.
versus Min.
With a huge call out. Good games. File taking it 3-2 fashion. He is your extra credit.